Wait, what are you doing? I said no! Oh, hey there. Just doing a little bit of remodeling. I mean, I know I just got this place, but it's looking a little dusty. I feel like I should renovate it. No thanks to someone. In the meantime, since my workshop's not exactly in usable condition, I'm going to tell you about a game I recently found called Say No More. It's an odd one, but boy, is it a doozy. Say No More is an interesting game to say the least. This game starts with your created character unable to confront your roommate about picking up their part of the rent as you walk into your new job as an intern. In this society where the word no is forbidden, you get your lunchbox stolen and you're placed behind a vending machine, obscured from everyone's view, and you don't have the willpower to do anything about it. Until you stumble upon a tape that bestows the power upon you to stand up for yourself as you attempt to take your meal back and say the word no. The world of Say No More is a bright, colorful, and wacky experience that absorbs you into its oddities. I mean, just look at my character. And the walking too. From the goofy challenges to the silly circumstances you get yourself in, you can feel the charm that is imbued through this whole game. I mean, you got this muscle man coach that's yelling at you what to do. You can scream and yell and you push through people through walls. You can choose what type of no you want and charge it for extra power. And in between the corporate bosses, you'll meet a lot of wacky characters that will turn out to be your friends, which leads into other interesting and compelling moments. Though I'm not going to list them off here because I don't want to spoil too much. How would it be a wacky game if you already know all the wackiness? I would say the overall world building of this game is pretty consistent. Several times they bring up the worry and the scarcity of why no isn't a thing. And I find it interesting how frightened but also impressed the characters in this world are when you use the word no. It just gives an extra layer of consistency to what would be a pretty simple plot point. But even with how crazy this game is, there's still a message to tell, a lesson that is learned over the whole duration of the game, that no isn't always the best option, that saying no more can be hard, and can come with a price. But with the main theme that honesty can and will be the better policy in the long run, even if it doesn't seem like it at first. There's many small tidbits throughout the story in which you're rewarded for not using no, because it gives you extra plot points that you otherwise wouldn't see if you just kept spamming the word. There's this scene where you get to have a heart-to-heart with your roommate, and even though your character, as stoic as he is, there's a true sense of struggle of what's going on. You guys fight, and that's how it has to be sometimes, and you worry that you're going to drift apart. In the end, he shows his appreciation for your honesty, and is willing to try to do better. But of course all this happens when you're falling out of a skyscraper. Say No More is a simple concept that was brought to life by the passion of its developers, and can be seen throughout its whole story. Even though the game's only about 3 hours long, the emotional beats of the story still hit pretty hard, in which I've actually played some 20-hour games that don't nearly have the same impact. And the jokes are phenomenal. Also, the music used throughout the whole video is the soundtrack to Say No More, so please check out the creator, Julie Buchanan, as she has many other songs similar. Otherwise, I'll leave a link to the soundtrack's Spotify and YouTube playlist. I beat the game in about 2.5 hours, and I got 20 out of the 22 achievements. As for the final bit of gameplay, it would be like this. That doesn't look very fun to me, doing that for another like 4 hours. I mean, seriously, like, what the heck is this achievement? I think it's a pretty great short game that I think a lot of people enjoy just for what it gives you. It's not fancy, it's not complicated or hard. It's basically just like a visual novel that you watch and experience as the story grows. But it was a genuinely fun experience that I think others should give a shot. There is a demo if you wanted to give it a shot, and I don't think it'll disappoint. Though, maybe wait until it's on sale if you want to buy the full version. Well, there you have it. What do you think of it? Just tell me about it in the comments. Anyways, I gotta get back to work, especially if I want to start doing more experiments in time for the next video. So, subscribe or something like that. I don't know if it's even real. I can't see out of the screen. So, anyways, bye-bye. Oh no, not again.